My name is Jack Blake. I'm 18 and I'm going to the University of Alabama next year.
My name is Grace Horvath and I'm going to the University of Utah.
Hi, my name is Sean Gage and I'll be swimming for UNLV in the fall.
I'm Sydney Garvey and next year I'll be attending California State University, Bakersfield.
My name is Jeffrey Snoddy. I committed to Louisiana State University.
My name's Troy Bills. I'm 18 and I decided to commit to Brigham Young University, BYU, this summer and fall.
Hi, my name is David Hudson and I will be attending Cal Poly.
So originally Alabama wasn't on my list to begin with, and I ended up taking a trip there and I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with the coaching staff there too, great people. I really like the sprint coach, John T. Skinner. He does things a little differently and I'm excited to see how that works out for me. The team's progress over the past 4 years has been phenomenal. They went from last at NCAA's 4 years ago and they got 6th last year, and we're excited to see what they do at NCAA's coming up here. And I'm just really excited because the new coaching staff they brought in is just, they've done a lot of good work, and I'm excited to see where they take me.
I chose this school because academically and athletically it was what I was looking for and it felt like the perfect fit.
I decided to go to UNLV because it was really close to home, stay close to my family, and a great group of guys have out there. And I'm excited to swim for a team that's really compassionate like SAC is.
I chose Bakersfield because of the team camaraderie and the educational opportunities that the school provides me along with the fast swimming.
I chose LSU because of the amazing facilities, and also I really clicked with the team. They were really welcoming.
I chose BYU because it's been a dream all my life to go to BYU and be able to participate in all the activities they have there, especially in swim. And for me, especially in my religion, BYU has the moral standards that I want to live to, and the people there have those moral standards the same as me. And so I know that I can meet friends and meet new people that will live up to the same standards that I want to live to.
I chose Cal Poly because, first off, I love California. It has amazing engineering, which is what I wanted to go into. The team was great, and it's just overall where I wanted to go.
A little advice I have for people going through the recruiting process would be to definitely keep your options open. Through junior and senior year, you'll be getting emails and from a bunch of different colleges. You're gonna think to yourself, oh, I don't want to go to that college maybe, but you might end up actually going to that college. You might end up loving it. Also keep in mind what you want to study in college, and look that up. Don't go only for swimming, and at the same time, don't go only for what you want to study. Try to find like a good mix in between and a good fit for you. And obviously, if you like the team and you're comfortable with everyone there and you see yourself there, then that's the place for you.
A piece of advice that I have for athletes going through the recruiting process is to make sure you take all of your trips and don't decide after the first one. Go through all of them and really have an open mind towards everything.
One tip of advice I'd have to say for the college recruiting process is keep your mind open. I took a lot of recruiting trips all over the country, and I really didn't think I wanted to go far from home, which I ended up not going, but I took a lot of trips really far from home, so and I really liked the teams. There was a lot of great people and great teams out there, so keep your mind open.
A piece of advice I would give someone who's going through the recruiting process is to not rule out schools because of what you hear about them, because I took a trip and I thought I wasn't going to like it, and I fell in love with the school, and that's where I'm ending up going. So don't rule out schools before you go or take a visit.
A piece of advice for upcoming swimmers that are looking in colleges and trying to commit: don't give up in your search to find the perfect match. I took a lot of recruiting trips before LSU, and it wasn't really there. Like, I didn't really feel it, and then once I took the trip to LSU, I knew, like, on the trip, I was like, I have to go here, and it just clicked.
I would say during the recruiting process especially, to keep your goal in mind. There were a lot of times where big changes in the swimming world for me would happen, and I would lose sight of that goal, and I would not concentrate on that goal as much as I needed to in order to achieve it. And so my advice to swimmers is keep a goal in mind, especially in the long run, so that you can achieve that goal eventually.
Some advice for people going through the recruiting process: not everything has to be done right away. It's great to be done by early decision, but not everything has to be done right away.
I've been on Scottsdale since 8th grade. I guess something I'm gonna miss of the relays at the big championship meets. Those have been so much fun. Freshman year, we got to go up against Bowles and Dressel and all those big guys in the relay, and we just missed them. And after that, I think we've swept the relays once, and we've swept the 4x50 free once, and just kind of being on top. And the relays were kind of the more team aspect of swimming, and that's kind of, for me, that was more fun, the team aspect of swimming. And we do a really good job of that here at Scottsdale, and I'm gonna miss that a lot.
I really like all of the teammates that I have, and also the coaches. I feel like they really work with me really well, and I'm really grateful for that. And I'll definitely miss it, and it'll be something new next year.
For my year at SAC, there's been a lot. Throughout my whole swimming career, I haven't really had many people to compete with really in the pool and like also be my friends. So I would say my fondest moment is just building relationships with my fellow swimmers, and definitely my coaches too. It's just been a great experience.
One of my favorite memories on Scottsdale is the swimathon, because everyone was just having fun. We were swimming and we got to do fun stuff all together and spend time with everyone that we don't usually get to practice with.
Favorite memory at Scottsdale? I remember recently, past 2 months or something, Jack Blake was mouthing off to Scott Goodrich, and Jack's a pretty big guy, but Scott managed to push him into the pool, and I've never seen that happen because Jack's so big, you know.
My favorite memories? It was actually probably the first day I was here. I remember I was pretty out of shape compared to where I was before. I remember we used to have those pool noodles that you would stick to the lane line, and you had to go past them during underwaters. I remember the first maybe week, especially the first couple days, I have the hardest time of my life, and I remember I thought I was gonna die. And I remember I went up to Kevin, I think the third day, and I said, "Kevin, I don't know how I'm supposed to do this." And he just looked at me and said, "If you just keep working hard, you'll get what you want." And I've kept that in mind the whole time I've been here, and it's really, really helped me to get to where I am now.
I think winning the 200 fly at sectionals was probably the greatest. Just hearing everyone the entire time, before the race, after the race, just the encouragement, it was pretty great.
But Kevin Zacher and be like, #blessed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay.
Fix your breaststroke, or we need to get this dialed in.
My name is Kevin Zacher, and #smiley face emoji. Thank you.
Sings. When he sings.
Okay.
My coach works out a lot. Lots of bicep curls. Dialed in. He says get dialed in a lot. Like you gotta just focus on technique and get really dialed in for this meet. He says that a lot.